Okay, now that you have laid your foundation, the next thing I wanted to pop on here and show you how to do is to highlight with concealer. I use Concealer Zero just because I'm, very fair. And so what I like to do is take, again, after we've applied our foundation, I just flip over the blender full and use the pointed end, and I dip into concealer. Oh, there's a hair of mine. A Concealer Zero, which is this one. And I just do a light kind of dig in there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take that concealer, I'm sorry, and then you're going to take and lightly blend it underneath the eye. And as you can see, it's not, it's not anything crazy, but it did kind of bring a little bit more lightness to the area. So now it's not as if you can tell the difference. It's not as dark on this side as it is this side, and that's what you're wanting to do. And I also like to take just whatever's left and just kind of blend it on the eye. This helps conceal any veins that I might have on my eyelid, to also help prep for me to put my eyeshadows down. And so I just keep blending underneath the eye. And then I'm gonna see, I don't know if you can tell the difference, but I sure can. Look how bright I look on this side versus this side. And so the next thing I'm going to want to do is take a brush or even the blender full, and I'll just go ahead and take the blender full this time. Let me get the translucent powder out. I'm going to just take our translucent powder, and with the blender full we can do that. We can just take and dip in and then set it. Whichever one you're more comfortable with. Some people use a brush, some people use the sponge, and it's just whatever you're comfortable with. There's no right or wrong answer. The only thing that I can give you a hint on is just make sure that everything's blended and there's no creasing, because if you do set your concealer with a creasing, the creases are going to stay. But other than that, I will do the other eye off camera, and I'll catch you in a minute for the next step of putting your makeup on. I just want to make this a little bit of a process, that way we can build a look as we go. All right, see you in the next minute.